Here's what you're going to need to do, and whoever's watching this, what somebody would need to do. First of all, people are at different levels in life, right? That's the thing we got to start, right? Some people have absolutely no money, and they got lots of time. Some people have no money and no time. Some people have lots of money and no time, right? So obviously, they're going to have to operate a little bit different. When Tam started, right, what he did in his first month would have made with that $3,000, right? He made, as it was, $40,000, right? What somebody would have to do is they'd have to get 2 sales a day and bring a big team to the event and be consistent all the time. The problem most people have when they're building a business, when they're doing this kind of thing, people aren't consistent all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm ADD and I get distracted. I should be consistent. You know what I mean? I just decided 3 years ago that I'm not going to change my message. I'm just not going to change it, right? Because it was working. Right now, you can change the strategy behind this. You can change the technique. You can change the script that you're talking to people with. If you're actually talking to them, which I really don't. You know, if you've ever tried to call me, right? The voicemails stack up, and then every few days, and it's my Skype. I don't actually have a cell phone, and then every few days I delete all the voicemails, right? So I'll answer, right? So but the reality is that you just need to be consistent in what your production is, right? Which what I say is 2 sales a day. Why? Because it's what I've always been doing for 3 years. I've been talking about that for 3 years, right? If anybody's been around my team for a long time now, you know I've been talking about that before we even started Empowernetwork. The reason we mention that here, rather than saying if you want to be successful here, get 5 people who are great, the reason why we say get 2 sales a day is because it's honest, right? If you do that, it's impossible to do that without statistics playing out in your favor over time. Plus, people are going to upgrade with a $3,000 product if you just sell one a day instead of 1,000. So $100,000 a month, really what it is it's creating success yourself consistently, keeping a consistent message, speaking the same thing all the time, never changing it, and then having something in place that creates success in your team. And we do that here automatically, and we can orchestrate it together if we work together with a unified message, because it is more powerful to be unified than it is to be right. And it's a useful thing to remember, because if you look through all the people in this crowd, we all think we're right about something or other that we're wrong about, right? No different than science changing every 30 years, no different than people changing their religious beliefs all the time. People change their minds about stuff all the time. We are not always right. However, if we all unify and work together, that's how you create $100,000 a month like that, and having a vehicle that can support your Empowernetwork, people are going to do that. I bet Tracy will go over 100,000 this month, right? And she got started, and she made 40,000 this month. I bet Tony will go over 100,000 this month. What's Tony done? He's got 2 sales a day for the last 6 months. Why? Because that's what I told him to do, right? So just do it. I'm not better than anybody watching this, and I've never have. I might have a different set of skill sets. I might have a different history, but I'm not better. And that's the thing to realize. That make sense, brother? So we got people of all personalities, all backgrounds, all ethnicities doing it. There ain't no excuse other than just saying, I don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But if you want to do it, then don't take any excuses from yourself. Because when you stop taking excuses from yourself for why you can't do what you want to do, here's the magic that happens, is you can't take excuses from anybody else. And that's why when people look in my eyes, sometimes they get pissed off, because they give me this bullshit and I say, I'm sorry. You know, but when I was living in a van, I came up with the money that I needed to do what I wanted to do, and there was no excuses for it, even though I had no money. So somebody says I don't have money, I can't take that excuse. Somebody says I've tried before and failed, I don't take the excuses. I failed for longer than you failed, probably. So if you don't take excuses from yourself, no matter what your options are, there's a girl here who had cancer sitting in a wheelchair. Then you can't take excuses from anybody else. It's a beautiful thing, because the only real reason why somebody's not going to do this, the only real reason that actually works is, I don't want to do it. And then that's not an excuse, it's a reason. Make sense?
Click the link below.